Hi, I am Dorothy Torrey, and for the past 19 years, I have been surfing the tsunami of cancer by combining the holistic medical model with the traditional and creating optimal health. My journey started decades ago when I was a student nurse at Georgetown University. While in my anatomy and physiology class, I clearly remember Dr. Taylor stating, "Cancer is an irritation in the body." I said to myself, I'll never get cancer because I won't do anything to irritate my body. And if I mistakenly do so, I will remove the irritation. In 2002, while at a conference, I listened to a woman's testimony on how she reversed cancer by following an alkaline lifestyle. I said to myself, that is exactly what I am going to do if I ever get diagnosed with cancer. But I will never get that diagnosis because I will start living an alkaline lifestyle today, which consists of nutrient-dense whole foods, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, and grains. Alkaline living also involves living mindfully, being in nature, and prioritizing quality rest and doing no harm to my body. In June of 2003, I received that diagnosis, and I immediately told the Boston doctors that I was opting out. Instead, I decided to go home and take on creating balance in my life. The doctors did not agree with my choice. I was clear that I was going to create harmony and balance in my body. I discovered the powerful, innate ability of the body to heal itself. I committed to discovering the root cause of illness and disease so that I could create complete healing. I also discovered healing mind, body, and spirit was another conversation I could take on. The physical part was easy with eating good, clean foods, but there was something missing when it came to my stinking thinking and spiritual growth. All three are interconnected. I chose to focus on prevention and wellness. I never used the word remission because then I would only be surviving. I decided that I was going to discover how to thrive with cancer and create a whole new lifestyle, an alkaline lifestyle of balance and harmony. I never battled cancer. I discovered how to embrace my condition with unconditional love and ask, what do you need to teach me? What is there for me to learn? In a dialogue with the cancer, I said, you cannot stay in my body. I will put you in the hands of angels because for sure they would know what to do with you. I took responsibility and became the CEO of my life and my health. Cancer was not going to define me. I was reinventing myself and coming home to myself. I never entertained the thought that cancer is a death sentence. It is a call to wake up and become conscious of my well-being. Western medicine is one model of treatment. However, I inquired into what else can I do to bring balance to my body and health. And I discovered complementary, holistic resources that uplift the human spirit. Traditional medicine and pharmaceutical treatments may only be part of the physical solution. I invented it as an opportunity to create strength and health, getting the what so and creating the possibility of a higher level of thinking. From this experience, I learned new ways to stand on my own 2 feet and be in inquiry when a doctor or specialist suggested that I do something that did not align with the possibility I created. I explored functional medicine and listened to what homeopathic, naturopathic, and biological doctors had to say. I integrated these new options into my plan to heal myself fully. And I had to come to the realization that insurance oftentimes does not cover maintenance nor preventive treatments. I accepted and planned for my out-of-pocket expenses. 3 irrefutable pillars. The first pillar, heal your mind. I choose to become aware and alive. I practice self-awareness. I did regular and spiritual counseling. I was learning how to love myself unconditionally and give my body a new path to healing. I engaged new conversations from the 12 steps of the Al-Anon program, which is for family and friends who are affected by other people's drinking. I started with step 1 and worked through the other 11 steps with a sponsor. This was all true forgiveness and letting go of any resentments and anger. I committed to being aware of my language and the thoughts I had. My mindset was not about giving up something to be healthy, but the gift of the quality of life that I was creating for myself. I connected with health-minded people who were fun and authentic. I distinguished disempowering language such as cancer, tumor, incurable, terminal, chemo, radiation, etc. I became neutral to all of these words. The second pillar, heal your body. I needed to give my body a good night's sleep and exercise. I started mindful yoga. I created a healthy community of support. I carefully paid attention to my oral health. So I began going to biological dentists, and I was careful to doing no harm to my body. I use European thermography or computerized regulation thermography instead of mammograms. I discovered that mammograms are not early detection and very likely carcinogenic. The third pillar, heal your spirit. I began meditating, reading spiritual texts, and attending spiritual workshops. I journaled, became self reflective, asking myself, how do I feel in my body, in my mind, and in my spirit? I filled myself with love, light, and healing, knowing that every cell in my body is charged with the pure, regenerative life force of God. It was my faith that kept me resilient. What I am doing, I love creating and living my life out of possibilities, for the possibilities are endless. I have discovered many modalities and concepts that make my healing journey more human. I see a biological dentist who aligns my health to the health of my whole body. I created being powerful without needing to prove myself to anyone. I created a healing journey of growth and development. Today, I'm thriving in a mindful, healthy, supporting community with an enormous amount of holistic options to build my immune system. I practice gratitude. I learn to not take things personally or overreact. It is a practice that I keep on practicing, and I love practicing. I embrace my future, go beyond myself and my environment. Everyone has their own journey, and you have a choice as to how your journey occurs for you. It can be about inquiry and discovery and not about the circumstances. It can be creating the life you love. It is about embracing your greatness.